Okay, so first off, I never thought that I would be like wearing a fur jacket in April. That's my first. That's my first thought for today. I just, I really just like disassociated from my reality completely. That I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know where we are. I don't know what year we are. I don't. I have no idea. Like the concept of time blows me, and it's because if I actually, for 1 second, really sit down and analyze how insane the temperature is right now, I'd go crazy. So I'd rather not. I'd rather just breathe into my headstands. Yeah. Right now, I'm actually vibing, and I wanted to talk about something that has been on my mind like recently, and I feel like I haven't had the chance to put it into words, let's say. And for me, it's, I know at this point, if you've been watching me and if you've been whatever the fuck, you know that I have trauma regarding friendship. I have friendship trauma. You know how people have like relationship PTSD, and it's like, oh my god, I can't date people because bad experience in dating. Like yeah, I have that, but with friends, and it's starting to affect me in a sense where not really affect me, but like affect. It's starting to be more prominent in my day to day. Like I find myself justifying myself for not wanting a community, but the truth is I do want a community of friends that pour into me as I to them, but it also terrifies me to open up and be vulnerable in a friendship anymore, because I've always like, when I did that in the past, it bit me in the butt. And now I'm just over it. Like I can only handle like one or two friends. Like three if I'm feeling like frisky. Like like that's not normal. I don't know if that's normal, but it's not like I want to change it, but it's just unfortunate that this is what it's come to. And I can't pretend like it's not a lot of work to maintain these friendships too. Like it's one thing to have them, another thing to maintain them. And I feel like for me, like even thinking about maintaining a friendship, it's difficult, you know? Like for me, like I don't know how to do it. Like I'm not good. Like I feel like I'm not good at friendship. I feel like I'm not a good friend sometimes. I feel like I don't reach out to people. I don't check in. I don't I don't know what's happening in their lives. Like I know it seems like, oh my god, you're like so to yourself, but I don't know how to keep these relationships up. That's why I can only have a few, you know, and with the few I have, they're really just like me in a sense where, would I say low maintenance? Like, I think we are on the same frequency, me and the friends I have currently. So it works, you know? I think that when I meet someone for the first time, right, and they're really truly happy to, you know, meet me back, and like we're socializing and I like their energy and I'm so like glad I met them, and you know, like I feel like there's there's like this pressure for me to like keep up this way that they're seeing me. Like I have to keep it up. And a lot of times like people don't like the real me. Like, people think I'm fucking weird a lot. People, like, I know they say it as a joke. Oh, it's just a joke. But I understand that I am. And it's okay. Like, like, I think people say the word it's a joke. But there's so much truth in that little phrase. Like, there's so much truth in that little phrase. It's just a joke. And it's not just a joke. It's true. I find it hard to relate to a lot of my peers, so I don't have them. I don't have that many. I also I don't relate to a bunch of experiences. Like, I've always found it really hard to be a girl. Like, I was thinking about this just yesterday. I've always felt like I'm like a 13-year-old boy. Like, I've always felt that way. Even since I was like a little girl, like, even as a little girl, I felt like a grown up. So I've always felt like a 13-year-old boy, and that's like the best way to put it. Like a 13-year-old gay boy. That's how I see myself. That's literally how I see myself. And how do you explain that to someone? And they'd be like, "Oh, okay, I got it." Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's why I resort to talking to myself and putting myself online and like into the void, because at the end of the day, it's like a search for something. Like, I'm searching for something because I don't have it, so I'm searching. Fuck. I usually don't get FOMO, but I do feel left out a lot, and I think it's something that I've never talked about. Um, there are certain times that I would see like a group of people that I know, like, and they would, like, I guess, go out or whatever, and I just, like, I don't even see it often, but when I see it, I'm like, oh wow, like, that's cool. There's like one instance I'm gonna give. I had this friend, and this is just like an experience, right? Like, no hate or whatever to the person, but had this friend that they had a birthday, whatever. I had come to, like, I guess I had come to the birthday event like the year prior, and then I don't know. Did I expect to be invited? I don't know. Maybe I did because I was there for them. But was I invited? No. Everyone else was invited, and not I. And it's not the first or second time. Like, I'm never invited to anything. I'm never included in anything. Like, I know a bunch of people, but nobody really, like, knows me to be like, oh, hey, you want to come to this? Like, nobody does that. Like, I don't get invites anywhere. The only invites I get are, like, to, like, events, like, like solo invites. You know what I mean? Like, I get invites to go to freaking castings. I get invites to do, like, cool shit, which I'm fucking happy about. I'm not gonna lie. Like, and yeah, I do have, like, a few friends that the ones that I'm cool with, that would reach out, that we have, like, our, like, sporadic hangouts, like, that one is cool. But I'm never, like, invited in a group setting, and I think it's because I don't work well in groups. So if there's like a party happening or like a gathering happening, I'm not gonna, like, be invited, because half the time, like, even though I go, like, I would Irish goodbye. Like, I'm freaking, I can never, like, I don't know. It's not in my nature to, like, have that much I don't know how people do it. I don't know. Like, sometimes when I'm, like, in a group of people, honestly speaking, I'm gonna be so dead ass right now. Like, whenever I'm in a group of people that is, like, literally, like, more than 2 people, I feel invisible. Like, I feel like I'm watching a play. Like, I feel like I'm watching a show, and I'm just watching. And I notice sometimes, like, when I would say something, like, in that group, like, it's either it's not heard, it's ignored, it's brushed. Like, it's so weird. It's so weird, and that's why I can't do it. I can't do it. And I could sit here and tell you that, oh, I'm so tough, and I don't give a fuck, like, da da da. But I'm human too, and these things hurt. Like, it hurts when you talk and no one freaking, like, hears you, and they just, like, brush past. Or the worst one, they say the thing that you said, and you're like, oh shit, I said that. And you're like, oh, you did? Like, what? Or when you're just there for too long, and then maybe you didn't say anything, and then you say something, and they're like, oh, I forgot you were here. Like, I get that people think that this is like a joke or it's like funny, but there's something funny about that. It's not nice. It's not nice, and this is why I don't want to talk to people. This is why I don't like people. And I know it sounds so fucked up, but that's why. Like and this is the thing that I've always felt my entire life. Like there's no period in my life where I haven't like felt this way. But this is my first time actually vocalizing it because I just feel like I just wanna go past it. Like I don't want this thing to be in my head anymore. So I think talking about it is just a way that I'm able to like understand that this happens and just like move on, you know, and just like share. And then I know that like if there's anyone out there that like feels this way as well, like don't be don't be hesitant. Just like there's a community here, you know. Let's all have each other's backs or something. You know, at the end of the day, humans just want connection, and I'm not past that. I'm not past the connection. I could be an introvert all I want. I could be like the most lonely person and love being. I could love being alone and everything, but at the end of the day, like we crave human interaction. We crave human connection. I crave human connection. I crave human interaction. I'm human, you know? Even though it doesn't feel like I am sometimes, because I really feel like I don't know how to do it, like how to human. Like I feel like I'd be failing at it. Like I feel like there's like a book that all of y'all read and I just didn't get a copy. And I've just been like manually figuring it out. That's how my life has always felt. Like I'm figuring out some shit. And it's exhausting sometimes. Like I just want to breathe, you know? I just want to breathe and float and just like vibe, you know? And the worst one that actually freaking fucking scares me is like when someone doesn't like you and it's blatant that they don't like you, because because I was such an observer as a kid, I know micro expressions. I know when someone is lying. I know when someone doesn't like you. I know when someone's like I read it. Like I see it. It's so clear sometimes. And sometimes it feels like they know that I know. And that's my thing with people. I feel like people can tell that I could tell that they're not being real. Like people could tell that I could tell. But I don't know how they know that I know. But I know that they know that I know. And that's what I've dealt with my entire life. I feel like people that blatantly don't like me, they want to invite me out. They want to hang out with me. And I'm scared. Because why do you want to hang out with me if you don't like me? What's that about? Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. If you do that, you're crazy. I'm sorry. That's so crazy to me. Like, that's fucked up and crazy. Like, why? And then, oh my God, there's situations that I've gone to with people. Okay, back in my, whatever the fuck. Okay, let me just breathe, because I'm getting a little, I just got a memory that's making me a little tense. Hold on. There was this one time that I was invited out by this girl that I knew didn't like me, but I didn't have evidence. And that was before I trusted myself. So I had no idea that this girl didn't like me, but I had a feeling that something was off when it came to her. You know what I mean? So the one time, and we would hang out like often, but not all the time, but like a little here and there hang out. And one time she had invited me to get drinks with, you know, her and like some other co-workers and people that I'm familiar with. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I guess we could let's do that, right? Whatever. I don't even see like that, so I guess let's do it. So I go hang out with them. You know, obviously, like I see other people that I know. I'm like, oh my God, hey, whatever the fuck, hi, whatever. Then, you know, we're hanging out. It's like a bunch of us. It's like, I guess, like 6 people. And this is like, they're all like, I guess, we all worked together, right? At the time. And I didn't. So I was like the person that just like didn't work with them. But I used to work there. So being in that, like, that little, like, when we got drinks and everything, like, in that group setting, like, the person that had invited me, they ignored me. Like, yo, like, it was, I literally, like, everyone in that group, like, in the group, we're all like having conversations with each other, and I was literally just sipping my drink, just sipping my drink, just literally just sipping my drink. The entire time, maybe the entire time, maybe like a little bit of like, oh yeah, so what's going on? You know how they be like, oh, so what's going on? Little small talking, oh, this, that, and the third, and then back to their conversation. It just felt like, why was I there? Why was I in this situation? Why was I there? You know what I mean? And it's like, it's the worst when it's like you plan to hang out with someone one-on-one, and then you realize, oh my God, like, they tell you, oh, this person's gonna be there too. These people are gonna be there too. And it's like, whoa, like, I didn't prepare myself for all these people to be there. Like, what are we talking about right now? So cases like that, that's why I'm very stern on, like, I can't, like, it has to, you have to let me know who's, like, if we're hanging out, me and you, it's just me and you. I don't want your friend from the 8th grade to be there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do too much at this point. I've learned my lesson. And there's another incident that I remember so well. It was in high school. It was like a trip. Went to DC or whatever. Went for some kind of college trip. And the only reason why I even went, because I was new at that school. I'm always new at all my schools. I've literally always been the new kid at school. So I was like new at that school, and went on a college trip. And it was to DC. And then the reason why I went on that trip was obviously to see the college and to get away, but like, me and my friend were really excited to go together because we both were unsure about going, and then we decided to go because she was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go too. So we were both excited to go, you know, whatever, cool, the fuck, nice. The trip comes, you know, this girl did not speak to me during the trip. This girl did not speak to me during the trip. Mind you, she was the one that convinced me to go. Because I'm a newbie, I was like, why would I go to this trip with a bunch of people that are, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why am I going to this trip? Like, but because she was going, it was like oh, you know, because we were cool. Me and her were cool one-on-one. But, you know, when the trip came, she had her other friends there. And that's the thing. When the other friends are there, I'm ignored. Like, it's always been the case. Like, I don't know why. I don't understand why, but I was blatantly ignored the entire trip. Like, she didn't speak to me the entire trip. No reason, nothing. Just ignored. Like I would watch her, like, be with her other friends. Like, I was actively being ignored. Yo, when I tell you, my brain, like, I just remember that because I think my brain, like, blocks out a bunch of things that happens to me because it's just a bunch. And if I remember everything, I would actually, like, send myself into, like, a freaking psychosis or something. Like, I can't. And that's why I'm like this. And that's why it's like this right now. And I don't know. I'm healing every day, and I'm not a victim of these situations. These are just situations that have, you know, happened to me multiple times, and it's made me honestly trust my intuition, because there's certain people that were in my life that I'm like, I had an initial gut feeling that I don't know how I feel about them, and later down the line it came true. Like, literally everyone from like my college friends, like just a bunch of people that I had like feelings about. It just, and you know when you just don't know why you have that feeling? When you don't know, trust it. I've learned that. Like, now I trust my gut so much. Like, I don't even play about that. Like, if my gut is telling me someone is not good for me, like, I'm gonna take it. Evidence or no evidence, like, that's all I need. Like, sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes you don't need no confirmation. That is your sign. Like, you just don't. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And yeah, it's made me just been able to do things on my own. Like, I don't need a group to go out. I don't need a group to travel. I don't need a group to do anything. I don't need friends to do anything. Before, I would literally hold myself back because my friends weren't able to hang out and do cool shit. And I'm doing all this shit on my own, and I'm loving it. Like, fuck that. Fuck them. Like, honestly speaking, like, I'm just like, I'm so happy that I stepped into this version of myself that's just like on, what's the word? Like, I'm just myself to the T. Like, I'm just like, I don't care anymore. Like, I'm so done caring because I care too much. Like, I felt like I had to perform. I felt like I had to be the best friend to this person. I had to be so good. I had to check on them. I had to send this, like, you know what I mean? Like, my friends be going back to school. I'm like, you know, safe travels. Like I'm doing all these things that I would want someone to do back to me. These are not things that are fake that I'm doing because I feel the need to. These are things that I'm doing because I'm when I'm friends with you, I'm friends with you. Like we're locked in. Like I don't play about that. So it's like if I'm doing all of that and I get shit back, like it makes me not want to be friends with anybody. It makes me not want to even like speak to anybody. It makes me not want to interact with humans. And that's not a way to live. That's no way to live. I didn't plan to freaking I didn't plan to freaking do this. But I'm glad I did because it was in my it was literally in it was in me for a long time, and I just want to say to my younger self, like, there's nothing wrong with you. And so if anyone's watching and they feel like there's something wrong with them and that's why they're not able to keep friends, like, then there's nothing wrong with you. You just need to find your people. Like, there's nothing wrong with you. Like, I watched someone on YouTube, a girl on YouTube talking yesterday about friendship too, like how it just feels kind of the same thing, similar to me, where it was like they just feel like they're just unable to kind of maintain it because of all the trauma. And people don't understand like the trauma that comes with like experiencing like bad friendships. It's hard to just like, it makes it hard because we're in our 20s. Like this is when we're supposed to like have the peak friendship groups, you know, Sex in the City, you know, girlfriends. I mean, they're probably in their 30s, but like, you know what I mean? Like this is the time, you know. I imagine my 20s to be like, you know, I literally imagine hanging out with like friends. Honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. I never imagined a big friend group for myself. I always imagined like one or two friends. So maybe this is just ideal for me. So yeah, and it's always a thing where like people want to be friends with me more than I want to be friends with them, and I kind of had to just like succumb to it and be like, okay, yeah, I guess. But I think I like it when it's like mutual. Like that's what I've also realized, when someone is too, if I don't, I feel like I started to decide who I want to be friends with. Before I would let people be like, I would let people adopt me. That's the word. Like I've been adopted in different friendship groups, in different whatever the fucks. And now I'm like, nah. Like if I'm not fucking with you, I'm not hanging with you. It don't matter. Like if you really like me, or if you think that I'm like whatever the fuck. Like if I don't like you, if I don't feel the same way towards you, I'm not just gonna do it. Like I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, but like I'm not gonna like I'm very like selective now when it comes to people. Yeah, I'm gonna just eat my mandarins now and just like relax. I have a class to go to, and I'm excited for. But thank you so much for watching.